Alright, first video of the day, let's check out Shiba Inu. So since yesterday's video we have formed, or we've broken out of this kind of bull flag structure. So if we do take a measurement tool from the breakout, you can see that this would bring us up to our price target of 4427, which from where we're at now would be a 42% pump, so not all too bad. You can see that that would basically perfectly line up with the 382 Fibonacci retracement. If we do zoom out, you can see that this is from the high to the low of this trend over here. So what should we look out for now? The number one cause for concern on this this breakout here is that there's not too much volume coming in. However, the relative strength index is heading up, so it's very iffy right now. So in my opinion, as long as we do stay above specifically this 200-day moving average, which very nicely lines up with the 618 here. If we obviously drag this bull flag out to the well, it's obviously the 15th today, so at some point today, as long as we do stay above this 618, which is at 25, well, let's just round it up to 26. As long as we do stay above 26 for Shiba Inu, then I do see us at least pumping up to our price target, which, like I said, is basically a 45% increase from where we're at now. So if we do zoom out and go over to the weekly time frame, you can see similarly there is absolutely no volume coming in, so that is a little bit of cause for concern. I mean, technically we could have some volume come in and break up to this level, but right now it does seem more of a fake out than a breakout, at least until we get more volume coming in. I wouldn't be very bullish for this. If we come over to the monthly as well, you can similarly see that, you know, we're obviously having green volume, but there is no volume whatsoever that's coming in. So from the high, you can see we are down approximately 65% right now, and we did go down basically an 80% drop. So I mean, it is a little bit worrying that there isn't too much volume coming in, especially after it's broken down so much. There isn't really a downtrend line that can define this trend. At least if we draw from here, you can see that, you know, this broke out ages ago, but you can see obviously we dumped, and this is a little bit too steep of a downtrend for me to really think it has much substance. So I mean, you could do something like this as well, but obviously we only really have like 2 or 3, 4, 5 touch points, and they are all in this one little cluster here. So personally, I won't be looking at trend lines to define where the market's going. I'm keeping my eyes on this bull flag. Like I said, as long as we do stay above, I'd say we could have a fake out just below the 200-day quickly, something like this, hold the 618, and then be off to the races. But if we do kind of come back into this bull flag tomorrow, by the time we're testing the 618, we would have broken below the 200-day moving average, which would have been obviously very bearish, and at that point the RSI probably would have doubled, maybe even triple topped at that point. So I do believe that if we are going to be bullish for this coin, we need to get above 3345. If we do zoom out, you can see, if I move it up a tiny bit, so basically 338, this is the 236. If we do break above this 236, then you could see a strong push up to 382, which from the breakout would be a 30% increase. So personally, I would potentially accumulate some SHIB if we did do something like this, came up and bounced off this 236 and then went up. I do believe that would be a nice 30% trade, but right now I just think there's not really any volume coming in. I mean, there's a tiny bit of green volume coming in on the daily, but if we just draw a horizontal line, you can see all the previous pumps that we've had, like here, and if we flatten that out, coming back to all the way down here, you can see that all these pumps, even though they were fake outs temporarily, had a lot more volume come in than what we've got now. So yeah, that is a little bit of cause for concern. But if you are trading this coin right now, or you plan on buying some, if we do get a strong bounce on the 618, which once again is round about round it up to 2.6. If we do get a bounce on 2.6, then we would be very bullish. Obviously right now we have broken out of the bull flag, so we could potentially do something like this, come back down to 289 tomorrow, and then we would have a confirmation before a strong pump. So either way, if we did have a confirmation roundabout here, back testing this this flag, then that would be very bullish, and I'd be more inclined to enter along on SHIB. Similarly, if we do break up here to the 236, use it as support, then I would also be happy to make a trade, as that is a 31% trade from where we would be going from. So if we do just zoom out, final thing, you can see this kind of like dotted line. This is obviously not really resistance line, because you know it barely even has 1 or 2 touch points up here. We've really never had any price action on this. This is just the line that comes with the fib, but I could see us potentially running into it, as this kind of lines up with our bull flag target. So yeah, I do think you know, best case scenario, we would be coming up to 4446. If we then do break above the 382, then it's likely that we have a move back up to the 618, which is another 36% pump. So all in all, until we get above the 618, which is up here at 6, so basically a 2x from where we are now, this could be a fake out. Obviously, normally when these dog coins go on a run, they absolutely pump, so I would like to see some strong volume coming in. If we do look back on previous trends, you can see, obviously, you know, you have to start with a few small green volume candles, but you know, the second we start getting some more volume in from here, then I'd be a lot more confident to enter a trade. Until then, like I said, keep an eye on the 618 and keep an eye on the 236 up here. So yeah, once again, none of this is financial advice, it is just my opinion on the market, and you've always got to do what's best for you. Peace.